how would anybody be able to join your club?
Okay, so AVID is actually a system of education that we have in schools. So you have to apply freshman year or sophomore year. You can apply beginning of the year, like in the first few weeks. So let's say you get here to Ridge and you're a freshman and you're kind of like needing some extra support in your PAP classes, or maybe you want to try to go to college and you're not really sure how to do it. AVID is your place. You have to have pretty good grades, but not perfect grades to get in. But you have to be willing to take pre-AP classes. So that's kind of the first one, is that you're determined to go to school and you want to take some pre-AP classes. We do have college tutors that come in and help you, so it's not like you're just thrown into an AP class and don't have any help. So freshman year, let's say you get here the first few weeks, come see me in room 167 and you can fill out an application to get in. After that, you can fill out an application in December to come in. And then let's say maybe freshman year you missed out, you can still get in sophomore year, but that's the last year you can actually get into AVID.
Alright, and what is your organization about?
AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, is what it stands for. We basically take kids who may not have ever considered going to college, maybe their parents didn't go to college, or they just need a little extra help with their AP classes. We do have kids in AVID that are in the top 10 that are, Dell scholars and that type of thing. They were the first ones in their family to go to college. So it's for those kids in the academic middle, and we just take them and we push them into pre-AP classes. So it's an actual class you take for 4 years. It's a 4-year level.
Alright, and how does your organization help out our school?
So AVID is really awesome. This year we're named a national demonstration school. So that puts us in the top 1% of AVID schools in the United States. So it makes our school look good, first of all. It's also our AVID kids, because we're taking kids who would normally take an AP class or go take the SAT, ACT, it's pushed us up academically. So we're right up there with the other top high schools in the United States, because our kids take rigorous classes, they have to behave well, they have to do all those things. So overall, AVID just pushes a college-bound culture at our school.
Alright, and what do people get out or learn from AVID?
We teach kids how to critically think, so we don't want you just to go to a teacher and say, I don't know how to do this. We want you to work through something as far as you can and say, this is where I'm stuck. So that's the number one thing, is critical thinking. We teach students how to take notes, because in college you don't have textbooks and you don't have teachers feeding things to you and remind you of anything. So we basically teach them how to take notes. They keep agendas, they keep those big binders that you see, because we teach organization. We do a lot about writing, but we're also like a big family. We're like a big fraternity, and there's 250 kids in our program, and so they all look out for each other and support each other. So if you need a place to be, and you really want to go to college, and you really want to take harder classes, but you're not really sure that you can, AVID is a good place.
Alright, and last question, does AVID have any outside of school activities?
Oh yeah, all of our kids are required to do community service hours. Every single one of our AVID students is involved in an activity. We do have the 5K that's coming up. We raise about $15,000 for autism every year, so that's next week. We do races, but we also do a lot of community service, community outreach. AVID Leadership Club is a really cool way to get involved. But we make all of our kids get involved in the club, and they all have to do community service.
Thank you.
Take the first step into the ocean. Climb up the tallest tree and see what's all around.
How are people able to join your yearbook organization?
To get on yearbook, you have to take either photojournalism or the journalism class, or be recommended to me by being a fabulous student who can learn fast.
Alright, what is your organization about?
We put together a 250 plus page memory book of the year, and full color. It's a fabulous product, and it's the only thing in school that people are going to have 50 years from now still. So.
Great. Is there a limit to how many people can join?
Yes, well, depends. I mean, I don't take a lot of seniors because they're going to train them and then they're going to go away. But there's a limit in quality. It's quality over quantity.
Alright, great. What do people get out of your organization? What do they learn about?
What do they learn about? They learn about how to meet a deadline, how to talk to anybody, anywhere, about anything. They learn how to write stories in an interesting way, and they learn how to do it fast. They learn how to take pictures anywhere, anytime, and they learn to do that fast and take good pictures, interesting pictures. and they learn how to make design a page so it's pleasing. They don't have to be good at all of those things, but they're going to be good. They're going to try all of it.
All right, and like, what does your organization do for the school?
Well, we document the history of the school. We get every face in the book, and we get activities and organizations and sporting events and everything else. You're so far away. I'm worried about this video. You're so far away.
Sorry, we can do it in the front.
Okay.
Okay, and does your organization have like any outside activities?
Basically, everything is an outside activity. We cover all the clubs after school. We cover sports before school and after school. We cover weekend stuff. We cover plays. We cover music. We cover everything. So yeah, a lot of after school stuff.
All right,
And the air fills up and sound like hola, hola.
what is your organization about?
Our organization is about building school spirit and pride, and also about serving our community.
How would we be able to join your organization?
Okay, so to join the organization, you really just need to show up to meetings and participate in the activities that we do throughout the year. We do have dues, but that's if you want to be able to go on things like field trips or district outings, or excuse me, go to district, which is a conference that we're going to do twice a year.
How does your organization help our school out?
Our student council is all about building school pride and school spirit. So next year this year we're going to be doing a lot of activities to try to bring your classes together. For example, homecoming, we're going to be doing a competition between all of the classes for who does the best hallway decorations and who does the best float. So we're really excited about that.
What do you get or learn from these organizations?
Really, you're learning to be a leader in your school and in your community, and you're learning how to serve others. It's all about service. Student council is all about service, so that's one of the pillars of what we're going to do.
Does your club have any outside activities?
Yeah, actually, we're going to go to district this semester, and hopefully this semester, and again in the spring. We're going to try to do a couple of field trips, and we definitely have summer activities where you can go to leadership camps. So right now we're doing the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society campaign, where we're raising money and awareness about leukemia and lymphoma and what it means to have it, and trying. This organization actually puts money towards research, and that's pretty much what they do. They also help people who are afflicted with these two cancers, and they have resources, and they are able to put them in touch with people and get them things that they need. This year we're raising money through selling Skittles. Next year it might be something different. We're really trying to build it up so that we have whole school involvement instead of just student council out there selling candy. We really want to make it a bigger event.
No fear, I think I can see the future. Hola, we won't stop.
How would anybody be able to join your club?
It's open to everyone, freshman through 12th grade. All they have to do is fill out an application, pay their dues, and they're a member.
The second question, what is your organization about?
Our organization is HOSA, which stands for Health Occupation Students of America, Future Health Professionals. We are an organization that does a lot of community service because our cornerstone is community service. We also have competitive events that they can compete in. We also offer scholarship opportunities, and we have social events as well.
Okay, third question, like what is the limit of people that can join?
There is no limit.
So anybody can join?
Anybody can join anytime. We do a membership drive when school first starts, and then if our officer team elects that in January we can do another membership drive as well.
How does your organization help out our school?
We do a lot of community service for the school. We work very closely with the administrative team downstairs, your principals and vice principals, and we do a lot of things for the school. We help out with the school anywhere we can, and we also offer, my students are available for tutorials to assist other students in tutoring.
Like what do you get out of, or like what do you learn like whenever you're in it?
In HOSA, you learn to give back to the community. Like I said, our major cornerstone is community service. So you give back to the community as far as doing community service. You also interact with the community. We have guest speakers come in that talk about the different careers in medicine. And you also have the ability to compete at various levels, regional, state, and national, well, it's now international level for competition in 58 different competitive events that are related to the healthcare industry. And like I said, there's scholarship opportunities at the regional, state, and national level.
All right, great. And there's one more question. Does your club or organization have any like outside activities?
Yes. We do a lot of fundraisers. We do socials. We have officer socials as well as member socials. And we have a great time. We do picnics, field days, things like that. And we also do, like I said, car washes to raise funding. It also gives students the opportunity for leadership. Currently, we have a state officer for HOSA for the ensuing year, Tammy Vu, and we also have an area officer for the ensuing year, Lori Vu.
All right, thank you very
I
much.
want to